Crackerjack Mechanic here. Thanks for tuning in. Got a few ideas in mind. I don't know whether we're going to cafe this one or brat this one, or it's just going to be kind of a mashup of whatever it turns out to be. So got a collection of parts that I'm going to be using. I'm going to build on the CB400 450 platform, and here's an old frame in the whole pile of stuff. You can see I have access to quite a bit of stuff. All right, what I got here is an old 1978 CB400 frame. I'm going to use it as a starting point for my project. The loop's what I'm really after. I do have a few ideas. I'm going to take some parts off this one, do a little bit of fitment. On this one in particular, just because it's almost already all stripped down, I'm going to pull some of these pieces off, just get it to a point where we can see the bare bones of it. Get an idea and do some measurements. I'm really not too sure how this project's going to go, but I've been thinking about it for a long time, so this is what we're going to use and this is how we're going to do it. So I'm going to get down to the loop. This thing's pretty crusty. It's not going to stop us. Got some old pieces hanging on here, some old carbs on the ground, stuff of that nature, the handlebars. So you can see there's a lot of different things here. I don't have anybody to videotape for me, so I'm just kind of hand bombing this one myself. Get some of that junk out of the way. So I don't really need to keep this wiring harness. It's just the frame that I'm really interested in on this one. I've got another bike that I've got a engine from that I'll be using, and we're going to cut some of the back pieces off, get it cleaned up, and once the frame's all ready and I mocked it up once, I'll get it painted. So right, so I got all the pieces off of the frame, stripped off the airbox, the shocks, the rear fender, and the wiring harness and some of that stuff that I'm not going to be using. I've set the CB400 swing arm in place, give me an idea what I'm up against. It's not really anything overly difficult. It's going to be longer. Look at the front pivot, I got an idea there too. And then as far as mounting a top shock, I'll probably use the stock CB400 shock, but I'll see how that comes together. I'm going to trim off those rear struts past the loops and clean up that area. There's some tabs on the frame that aren't going to be necessary. So that's the stage of the project that I'm at right now. I'm going to clean that up, mock it up a few times, get my wheels fit, and keep working from there. Got any questions? Just give me a shout. Thanks for watching.